Angela. How you doing? Good.
I'm good, McFly. It's me and Chella, and we're ready for your question.
McFly.
McFly.
How y'all doing? Yeah, I was calling in regards to. I don't know if I should like throw this relationship and leave it alone because my woman is emotionally detached. Like she don't know how to love, she don't know how to hug, kiss, no words of affirmation. So when I first met her, I would, when we go out, I would buy her clothes, I would buy her flowers every week. All the things I think like ladies like. And one day we got into a disagreement. She told me, that's not my love language. Basically I was doing it for nothing. So she told me her love language was acts of service. Basically, so when I come over, I would clean up, help her with that, whatever the case may be. So after a while of me not getting no love, I'm outside, I'm ducking, and, girls is flirting with me or whatever the case may be, but I'm ducking them. But after a while, it's like I start entertaining them. So then I got caught, texting. I'm not having sex, just texting, and she's tripping on it. But I'm trying to explain to her why I did it, you know what I mean, or why I'm doing, what I was doing. Now she won't let it go. So I don't know if I should just let this go or...
How long has it been since you got caught texting or sexting, really?
About maybe 3 months. Been about 3 months.
How long y'all been messing around?
4 years, and we planned a baby and everything. We had the baby,
oh, wow. So y'all got a
this your
kid
baby
together.
mama.
I got a question. If she's never been affectionate and you've had these issues, what made you say this is the person you wanted to be with?
Because I actually love her and care about her. Like, I have faith in her, because I just feel as though she's never been loved or never loved.
Right.
So I thought I can change that.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always tough when we think we can change somebody because a lot of times people come to us a certain way and we think they're going to adapt to what it is that we want them to be. And it feels like not who she is. And as much as you're trying to get her to learn these things, it's probably, how she was raised, how she grew up. I don't know what her past is, but a lot of times that comes from your own things, your own issues, your own background, right?
Yeah.
I think you should entertain the other girls. I mean, you're not married and you shouldn't miss out on love because she's not giving it.
Well, he loves her and you think she loves you, right?
Yeah, I know she loves me. You know what I mean? She do try little stuff, but she don't really, and it hurt my feelings when I'm buying her all these clothes and flowers every weekend. Do you look at me in my face and say, I'm basically doing it for nothing? I was like...
Yeah, I think you misinterpreted that, though. What she was saying, and she told you that's not her love language. It was acts of service, right? So she just told you that so you wouldn't have to do that. I had to tell somebody that once, like, stop buying me things because, it just wasn't like... Sometimes that is not, it is nice, and I understand why you're doing it, because you're doing it out of the generosity and kindness of your heart, but that's not what it is that she wants, and she communicated that to you. But you interpreted it as she doesn't appreciate it. What she's telling you is that I need something else from you, acts of service. Now, when you did those acts of service, was that helpful?
No, because then it's like you only do this. You don't do, like, I'm not doing everything, but I'm only doing some things. But it's like if I'm doing some things that you're asking me to do, my love language is basically physical touch. You know what I mean? I don't need nothing from a woman.
You need affection.
And she not doing that.
And loyalty, that's it.
Yeah, and she ain't doing that. So
and I'm doing... Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta put yourself first. Put yourself second after God.
Always entertain others.
No, because it's the truth. Like, I get what he's saying. It's like, yo, I'm trying to grow, and you just stuck in your ways. So what he's supposed to do? Miss out on what his love language is?
But
because
you also
of how
have to,
she is. No,
but you
move
also
around.
have to communicate.
Get your love
Look,
somewhere.
I posted my son 2 weeks ago on my story. Somebody commented and said, "Oh, he looks like his daddy. He's so cute." And right I said, thank you. And she's right next to me. Right after that, I said, I wish his daddy stopped playing and let me say, right? And she see this. And I'm like, see what I got to deal with? Girls is throwing herself at me, and I got to, like, almost beg you to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case. Like, she's just, I don't know.
The thing is that you can't, the problem is that you went behind her back and did something, and now not only did y'all have issues, but she thinks you're cheating, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I think if you do want to entertain other people, you have to let her know that. You can't just do it without having a conversation of, this isn't working for me, and I've tried and I've done everything that I can. I've asked you what I need to do, and that's still not working. And so maybe this just isn't a right fit, but you got to tell her that before you just do things, because you guys do still have to communicate. You have a kid together.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all do, but, you know.
And sometimes when you're not around and things, you have to end things in order to come back together, because maybe if you're not around, it'll help her come around to realize what she's missing out on. Because if you're there all the time and you're not going to leave regardless, it's not going to change her habits.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, so
I ain't gonna come back.
Right, and you might not, and that's the risk that she'll have to take. If you have to say, look, let's just separate for now. Maybe you need to work on yourself. Maybe things could get better. I want to be with you, but it's not working for me. And maybe you guys take a break, and you may not come back, and that's a risk that she'll have to take if she's willing to take that. Yeah. But it might be the only way that she'll change if she loses something. You know, they say you don't know what you got till it's gone.
That's true. Or ask her, can you get a concubine? Because then he being honest, and because he got to get what he need. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll be with that. Right. It don't feel like it.
Well, she ain't with nothing. So, hey.
We did have a little situation with my ex.
Yeah.
We tried something and it got weird. You know what I mean? They were too territorial. So.
Y'all had a threesome.
You know what I mean? But. Yeah.
Yeah, well, get her back on the side and have fun, G.
All right.
Just delete your messages. Make sure you delete them in the left top corner all the way.
Be responsible. Do the right thing. You still got a kid watching everything that's happening. You don't want that story. Think about later in life. You don't want her to be able to say, your dad was cheating on me and sneaking around behind my back.
Well, she shouldn't be telling the baby that.
No, when they get older. You know, you want to know what happened with your parents. Why did y'all break up?
And he needs to tell her, hey, mama wasn't cracking.
That's what it is. Mama wasn't cracking.
Mama ain't cracking. Hey.
Well, good luck to you, okay?
Good luck to y'all.
All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate
He's like, I'm so confused. All right. Well, that was Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you can leave a message. We'll answer your question that way. And it's also Wealth Wednesday coming up next. We have the author of The Pursuit, a manifesto from the American Dream Guru, Tel Ganeshan, global serial entrepreneur, philanthropist, and humanitarian, is going to be joining us, talking about how he was able to acquire wealth. And he really came here with nothing. All right. So we'll talk about it. And Jasmine Brand is here for this one. All right, it's Way Up.
Way up.